So I bought this Smitty-built air compressor a while ago to air up my tires because I bought literally like one of those cheap ones at Walmart. It said it would fill up to like 90 pounds or something, but I think it would have taken like 14 hours. So I've been carrying this Smitty-built around with me for a while. Never had a chance to use it. Thank God. I don't want a chance to use it, but I'm using it. Wow. Wow, it's going pretty fast. So her tire was at 25 pounds. And it hasn't even been on 5 minutes. And we're at... we're at almost 50 pounds in 5 minutes. That's almost 25 pounds in 5 minutes. That's really, really good. Hey friendlies, I'm Carolyn. Welcome back to my life living in an RV. So I got to test out my new air compressor on a friend's rig before I ever got to test it out on mine, and it worked really well. So I thought I would do a complete video, walk you through how to use it, all the specifications, and why I think this is a must-have tool on board in your RV or van life or Jeep life, whatever it is that you might need to air up your tires out in the middle of nowhere like I am. And just to let you know, I am not sponsored by Smitty-built in any way. This is just a product that I really like, that has worked out really well for me, and I thought it might be a valuable tool for you as well. I'm going to put a link in the video description below so that you can get it yourself on the Amazon store. And just a reminder, you can shop all my favorite RV things in my Amazon store anytime, and anytime you shop through that link, it helps me help support my channel. I earn a little bit of commission through Amazon, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So after watching this video, if it's something that you think you might be interested in, go ahead and check the video link below. So like I said before, when I was using this to air up my friend's tire, well, it was a patron meet and greet that we had in North Carolina. It was a lot of fun, but I was in Utah, I think, and I ran across a guy who was just coming off a Jeep trail, and he was, you know, they have to let the air out of their tires when they're going over all those rocks and everything, and he was airing up, and I'm like, hey, what are you using there? And this is what he recommended. So I figured if it's good enough for a hardcore Jeep guy, it's gonna be good enough for me, and like I said, it has not disappointed. So this is the Smitty-built 2781 5.65 CFM. It cost about $200, but when you look at the related items on Amazon, it's about middle range of prices of air compressors in the same category. I mean, they literally go up to $400. There were a couple that were like $20 less. But since this was recommended to me by a guy who was actually using it, I went ahead and bought this one. So it's about 15 pounds, so it's not too heavy. Comes with this nice carrying case. It's not very big, which is something that I always look at since I have limited storage. And it's powered by hooking up to your engine battery, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. So it's just like jumper cables. This is what powers it. And something that's really important that I looked for, if you're living in an RV, you're going to need a longer cable than if you're just living in a car. So this is a 24-foot coiled cable. This itself is 24 feet, but you've got a couple extra feet here, you got a couple extra feet here, so it's going to reach my back tires with no problem. That was definitely something I was worried about because I'm a 24-foot long RV. Of course, it's probably only maybe 19 feet from my engine to my rear tires, but I wanted to make sure this was going to reach my tires on either side, and I've got plenty of the coiled hose here for it to reach any tire on my RV. So that's going to be really important if you're looking for a compressor that attaches to your engine battery, which is something you need. Of course, you don't want anything that's 110 that you're going to need to plug into an outlet, because you're going to be out in the middle of nowhere maybe when you need to air up your tires. So you want to see how this thing works from setup to airing up? Let's go ahead and walk you through the process. Positive on positive, of course. Negative on negative. Okay. Positive on positive. Red on red. Black on black. All right, look at that. We're ready to go. So this cord is, that cord's probably five feet. So you got a lot of, look at this. Let's go ahead and take this now before I start anything. Look how far this thing will go. So you see this 24-foot hose is plenty long enough for my 24-foot RV, and I would wager that it's long enough for pretty much any size RV. So definitely on this side, I got plenty of length for it, and I bet I do on the other side too. Let's look. So it reaches both my tires with probably 10 feet to spare, so it's definitely got plenty of hose for you. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna have to do is attach this hose to the compressor itself, and it's just got this pullback socket thing. It's a pullback socket thing, so you're gonna pull that back. You're gonna insert this hose, snap it in until the socket pulls back over the hose, and that's it. You have it attached. So you wanna make sure it's attached all the way. All right, you're gonna need to attach the extension on this end as well. So that's what goes into your tire to air it up. And this end, just like the other one, you pull this socket back, you put this in until it snaps, close it. There you go, close it until it snaps, and there you go. You got a tight connection there. So this is nice. It's got a built-in gauge on it so that you can actually check your tire pressure on this and watch it as it's filling up. And it has different attachments. So it's got a ball attachment and these other attachments for everything that you might need. All right. Way better than the one you get at Walmart for balls. For car tires, that thing was useless. Oh my gosh, useless. I did try to air up my tires with that thing one time. It was completely useless. All right, so let's get started. So let's see where this tire is at. I don't know that it may need air, but I'm going to turn it on for a second just to show you how to use it. Super easy. Put that aside so you don't lose it. Well, it says my tire's only at 50. All right, so let's air it up. You can, actually this thing pulls out and you can screw it on so you can air it up hands-free. So, yeah, so you can screw that on so that you can just turn the compressor on and you don't have to hold it the whole time. So let's get started. Check it out. That only took about 3 minutes to go from 55 to about 75. That's pretty freaking fast. This thing is amazing. Imagine if you had to go from 0 to 85, it would do it in no time at all. Okay, if I don't show you doing the other side, I'm gonna get 1,000 comments saying that I should have done the other side. I would have done it anyway, but I have to show these things. So the other side wasn't as low. It only took about 5 pounds. Okay, there you go. Super easy to use, super fast. It's been very reliable. It's been a really, really good tool to have with me. So if you're going to be doing any boondocking, any RVing or van life living or school bus living, you're going to be going off grid, driving down forest roads. I think that having an air compressor, a good, reliable air compressor that you can just run off your battery and it's super fast is a must have. So be sure to check out the link in the video description to check it out on Amazon. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. Please do me a favor, make sure you're still subscribed to my channel. If you think you're subscribed, double check because YouTube unsubscribes people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Do me a favor, click that subscribe button, click the bell to make sure you get notifications so you never miss a minute of my RV life. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you more than you know. And I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind.